What is up? What is up? What the hell is up, my Dark Horse friends and family? Welcome back to another episode of the Dark Horse Entrepreneur Podcast. I am your humble host, Tracy Brinkmann, and today we're diving into something absolutely crucial for any business striving for success. That is the customer journey. So whether you're just starting out or you're already a seasoned entrepreneur, understanding and optimizing your customer journey can completely transform casual visitors into loyal cheerleading advocates. Sound a little exciting? It should be, because optimizing this journey can be a game changer for your business. First things first, though, let's break down the customer journey into 5 key stages. And those stages are awareness, consideration, purchase, retention, and advocacy. Now let's go through these one by one. Awareness. Now, awareness is where your potential customers first learn about your brand. This could be social media, online ads, word of mouth, or any number of the other channels that are out there. Then they move into consideration. In this stage, your prospects are doing their homework. They're researching you. They're checking you out. They're comparing your offerings with the offerings of others, and they're figuring out if you or your competitors are the right fit for their needs. Next is purchase. This is the moment where everything comes together and the magic happens. They make a decision to buy. But it's not just about a seamless checkout process. No. It's about making sure that they feel great about having purchased from you. And that moves us into retention. Congratulations, you got the sale. But it doesn't stop there, especially if you're an ethical dark horse entrepreneur like I believe you are. And that's where retention comes in. And retention is all about keeping your customers engaged and keeping them happy so they come back for more. Yeah? And that pulls us down into the final stage, which is advocacy. This, my friends, I believe this is the holy grail of the customer journey. This is when customers love your product or love your service so damn much that they're out there telling others about you. You, at that point, have turned them into your advocate. This stage is going to amplify your reach. It's going to amplify your credibility. It's going to amplify your impact into the marketplace. Now, as we cruise through all these steps, I think one of the crucial things is understanding these stages and understanding why each of these stages is so crucial, because knowing these stages helps you better create strategies to engage your customer at each one of these stages.
The Dark Horse Entrepreneur Podcast.
Making their experience smoother, making their experience more enjoyable, and ultimately leading your prospect and your customers to a higher conversion rate and a higher sense of connection and loyalty. Because if you know where they are on this 5-stage journey, then you know how to treat them. You know where what answers they need, what questions you need to answer, and what you need to do to move them to the next stage. You certainly aren't going to treat someone who's only in the awareness stage the same way you're going to treat someone in the retention stage. They haven't even bought from you yet. They need more information, right? You feel me? Okay. Now, let's talk about optimizing each one of these touch points, because each touch point is an opportunity to enhance the customer experience, like I just said, and move them closer to stepping onto the next stage. In awareness, for example, one of the key techniques you're going to use is creating compelling content. This is content marketing 101. You're going to start with things like high-quality blog posts or eye-catching social media campaigns that address the pain points of your target audience. And the reason you're going to do that is because it builds curiosity and it starts to draw them in. They're going to be like, oh, wait a minute. I'm going through that exact same issue. I'm feeling that pain. Do you have a solution for me? Even if the solution is just within the content. You feel me? All right. You're going to start pulling them in. Now, when they're in the consideration stage, you want to have valuable lead magnets. Whatever version of this is, it could be an ebook, it could be a webinar, it could be a free trial, it could be an audio. Any of these are there for one purpose, and that is to add value and help build trust. You want to show your potential customers that you're serious about solving that pain point, about solving their problem, okay? Now, that's going to hopefully push them into the purchase stage. One of your key techniques you want to use here is, as I mentioned earlier, a streamlined checkout process. You want to make sure the purchase process is quick and intuitive. Don't make them search around the screen for the buy now button. Don't make them search around the screen for any options that they need to. And don't slide some upsells in there with an automatic checkbox. That's going to get them feeling, oh, he sneaked that in there. Yeah, right. Don't sneak those things in on them.
The Dark Horse Entrepreneur Podcast.
And of course, put in the obvious things. You want to use some testimonials. You want to use some guarantees to reduce that hesitation. You want to ensure that they feel confident about the decision that they are currently making and not have that buyer's remorse on the back end. And that moves you right into retention. And here, it's all about consistent follow-up. You want to send personalized thank you emails. You want to send them an email saying, hey, you just bought this. That's why you're getting this email. So you might see more emails from me as we go through this journey together. Offer them exclusive discounts for repeat purchases. Ask for their feedback. Check in with them. A lot of systems that are out there will let you know if they've used whatever product or service that you have sold them. And if they're not, check in and ask how come, okay? Show them that they're not just a number, that they're not just a cha-ching into your wallet, but instead that they are a valuable customer. All of this will lead right into advocacy. And I think the key technique you're going to be using here is encouragement and rewards for referrals. Create a referral program where satisfied customers are incentivized to spread the word about you, about your product, and about your service. Share success stories. Make them feel a part of your brand success. Build a community around everyone that is your customer. Here's something I want you to think about. Well, actually, I want you to remember this. This is not a set it and forget it kind of deal. This is a set it and review periodically kind of deal, because you are going to want to continually optimize based on feedback and based on evolving market trends. You may be getting the greatest feedback on the planet from your customers, but as new markets pop in and pop out, and as technology shifts those markets around, those trends move, sometimes you could be doing everything right, but your technology isn't keeping up with you, right? Or the market has shifted over here and you haven't shifted with them. So you're going to want to continually optimize based on feedback and evolving market trends. So you're going to have to engage with your customers. You're going to have to understand their journey, and you're going to have to refine your approach consistently. And at minimum, periodically. Go through it once a quarter and say, is everything doing okay? And if you start seeing your numbers fall off, sounds like a great signal to go back through and check all your touch points. Let me drop a little bit of whiskered wisdom here for you. Some quick tips on this. You're going to want to start by sketching out the stages of your customer journey. The 5 stages I mentioned earlier. And just as a quick reminder, those are awareness, consideration, purchase, retention, and advocacy.
The Dark Horse Entrepreneur Podcast.
So sketch those out, identify the key touch points in your business or in your service, and then evaluate your current performance in each one of those stages in your business's current state. Okay? Now, let's get out there and gather some feedback. Use surveys, reach out and talk to your customers, look at your customer reviews, go out there and do customer interviews, and get some feedback so that you can get a clear picture of what your customer is experiencing. Not what you think they are, but what they are actually doing. Implement some tools. Consider tools like a CRM. Maybe you have a software that has a CRM in it. Start leveraging it, right? Maybe you want to use a customer journey mapping tool like Lucidchart or Microsoft Visio so that you could visualize and manage your customer journey even more effectively. It will be the taking of these steps that will give you a head start in creating your own seamless and your own optimized customer service experience, customer journey. Yeah? The quicker you understand and the quicker you map out your customer's journey, the sooner that you can start making the improvements that you need that are going to lead to the massive growth you want. Okay? Now, like I said, we're spending the whole week all about your core offering, and I think taking your customer on the journey, using the right optimization techniques and using the right activation techniques at the right time are going to be instrumental in your success. So let's recap, shall we? We discussed the 5 stages of the customer journey, and those are awareness, consideration, purchase, retention, and advocacy. Each stage is an opportunity to enhance your customer's experience and drive them closer and closer and closer to becoming that loyal cheerleading advocate that you so richly desire and deserve. And we also covered a few actionable tips and some key techniques that you can implement to optimize each touch point along that journey. So now what? Well, my friends, it's your turn. Start mapping out your customer journey now, right? Go ahead, hit pause. Go do that right now. But then you're going to want to identify those touch points that you have in your customer journey and start the optimization process. Start using the optimization techniques I already gave you. Go out and find some more. If you want me to drop another episode about this topic and give you some more optimization techniques, go ahead and reach out. Hit me with a reply. Hit me on Facebook, Instagram, wherever you see me out there. I'm on all the channels. And if you enjoyed this episode, well, of course, don't forget to subscribe to the Dark Horse Entrepreneur Podcast. We got 2 more days of a little bit of extra nuggets all around your core offer. Hey, as long as you're there subscribing, go ahead, leave us a rating, drop us a review. Your feedback really helps us not only create better content, but reach more driven Dark Horse entrepreneurs just like you. Until next time, keep striving for success. And remember, you, my friend, are just one journey map away from turning your visitors into loyal advocates. Keep pushing, keep rising, and stay unstoppable. Think successfully and take action.
Hey, my Dark Horse Entrepreneur parents, thanks for tuning in. If this episode struck a chord, share it with a fellow parent hustler. Let's grow our tribe that thrives, not just survives. For more insights and a community that totally gets it, join our Facebook group at www.darkhorseschooling.com/tribe. Think successfully and take action.